Did he feel like he was there to protect you?
No, I would strongly say no. No, I would strongly say no.
Strongly say no. And why the hesitation? The last time one accused you of infidelity, you made a serious abuse accusations. This time we are to believe that he discovered messages and somehow left you alone and was not irate.
Like, there was nothing going on for him to feel like he needed to come.
So, Juan sees that you, were getting off the phone, and he
takes the phone from me.
Okay.
And then he starts going through it. And it took him a while. He kept just scrolling through it and going back and forth. And he seen, like, Riley was my most recent contact there. And it was listed as Officer Riley, too. So he seen that contact listed there and just kept on scrolling through. And then eventually just ended up calling him.
So he was scrolling through, like, the text messages?
He looked to see if there was any text messages. He looked at the call log, and then he just kept looking, going back and forth through the call logs, going up and down the call logs.
So were there text messages? Like, did you delete the text?
They were deleted,
Okay.
but they were still in the phone, in the trash.
Okay, so, like, your texts with Riley, were they deleted? Like, did you delete them as they were occurring? Or
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all would text and you would immediately just...
Well, depending, yeah. So after the conversation would be done, I'll go ahead and immediately delete it. Or like if we were like texting back and forth, I'll wait and then I'll delete them.
Okay.
If nothing is occurring, why was it necessary to keep in touch with Officer Riley? On top of that, you were actively deleting text messages so that your estranged husband would not see them while under an active 50B protective order against him. Could it be that you were trying to patch things up with Juan while still playing victim to Officer Riley? It would have been easier to withdraw the protective order and discontinue contact. Why didn't you? If you're not in danger, what is the purpose for continued contact that you were subsequently forced to hide?
And according to, I guess, the media or whoever this is, this was supposed to be over her?
I wish I could say it was. I wish I could confirm all of that and give people that, I get that closure, to a degree, when she was asking, like, for help. She was supposed to be going to domestic violence for the next day. She said he had started beating her up again. So, that earlier that night before, I say that night before because, midnight had passed by that time, but, she was supposed to have been going to the domestic violence about 50 helping and she was going to leave when he was at work. So she was asking for help. So then I'm like, okay, yeah, like, obviously he's not somebody you can sit down and talk to him because, hey, I'm done, I'm leaving, whatever. So they just started saying, like a month prior. So it's like, hey, all right, cool. She said she's ready to go. I need domestic violence shelter. We'll escort you there the next day. Okay, cool. So we had it mapped out to where she was going to go to the DV shelter and next day when I came to work. But he had pointed into the fact that she was on the phone with me a little bit. So that was kind of weird. Everything kind of went left. Like she flew up and down. Like she knew she was with me. He had something going on. No matter how much I told him there's something going on, it was like his mind was made up. And it was literally like a replay of November 28th. So when you say was it over her, it was pertaining to protecting her and her children. But as far as like being like anything intimate, absolutely not. Like that, honestly, that's a story that was created by Kelvin after everything happened and Juan died. His brother just took to social media and started this whole story, and unfortunately people like the story, so they took to it. congratulations to him. I guess it worked for a minute, you know. But